Hey everybody, it's Matt Fetick again with Keller Realty, and if you're keeping track of what's going on in the real estate market, you've probably seen that in certain price points and certain school districts in our area, it's gotten very competitive to buy a home. There's very low inventory in certain price points, which is making the market competitive. And our buyers keep asking our lead buyer specialist, David, and the rest of the buyer team, Kelsey and Joan, what do we do to get our offer special attention, right? We don't necessarily want to keep bidding up in price, and that's not all what it's always about. I can tell you as someone who specializes in selling homes that it's not always about price for the seller. More often than that, it's about the terms. You know, how quickly can you close, right? In other words, reducing the risk to the seller on how that their house may end up back on the market. Number two, increasing your deposit money, making sure that the seller feels confident that you have enough at risk if your home, enough at risk so that you don't back out of the contract. Certainly the inspection process can be a concern for sellers. So at least shortening the days. A lot of buyers think that it may take 2 or 3 weeks to do all their inspections. My experience is with the right inspection company, you can get most of your inspections done within 5 to 7 days. That's very attractive to sellers because if you choose to terminate the contract, they haven't lost more than a week on the market. Lastly, looking at the financial side of the transaction and making sure that you're completely pre-qualified prior to writing an offer, that your pre-qualification letter is at least the sales price or higher. See, some buyers think that they should show a pre-qualification letter at the sales price. Unfortunately, sellers and often agents misinterpret this and think that you've really stretched financially to be able to make that offer on their home and that perhaps you might be at risk for not getting a mortgage. I always recommend that you get a pre-approval for at least $10,000 to $15,000 over your offer price so that you can show that you're financially capable of purchasing the home. Some folks come back and say, well, I don't want them to see how much I can afford. What you can afford for the home and what you're willing to pay for the home are two different things, right? So let's not confuse the two. Let's give the seller every incentive to choose your offer over the competition by making it really strong financially by putting as much money down as possible, having a pre-approval that is very strong and shows that you're financially qualified to buy the home, shorten your inspection periods and get the home inspected as quickly as possible, and also feeling free to call and ask the seller, through their agent of course, what things would be important to them, settlement date, down monies, things like that, and write the offer the first time around, make it your strongest and best offer. That way you'll get a home in the competitive market. So in today's competitive real estate market, if you want to make sure that you win without overpaying, please give David and the buyer team a call here. Let's talk about and consult you through the process on how to make sure your offer stands out among others. Visit our website, text, call, email, whatever it takes. We're here to help you. Thanks for checking out our video blog.